Konasatatu, it's Animdom Super Boys. Welcome back to the Super Championship in 2026. As we move on to round 24, the Brazilian WARZONE. How about that? We're on round 24, 3 races to go after today. How absolutely crazy is that? Theoretically, mathematically, Saria can win the championship from this point. However, if RG Labs get 15 points today, so they need Mott Alonso to finish third, they are the champions. So that's where this thing starts to get real interesting. Icon, welcome to the chat, and look, thank you so much for being in the chat too. Let's get this lobby open so we can get everybody a 5-minute practice session, and then we will be good to go. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're all having a fantastic day. It's a very dark day in Brazil. No rain though, just darkness. No Andy Bianchi, no Moose, no Nick Santos. Breaking news and shocking news at the end of, or on a Thursday evening. Nick Santos has had to withdraw from the Super Championship. 13 points away from his title rival, with 3 races left to go after today. Well, 4. Quentin is in. We do have a surprise driver today. Quentin, R10. He has been, in the past, teetering on the edge of joining the championship. He's filling a place for Andy Bianchi today. And this guy is going to be really interesting to see how he gets on today. He is pegged as being incredibly quick. He is from Holland. He has that DNA of same of Max Verstappen. So this is where things start to get real interesting. This man, the 3-time world champion, is going to be under pressure today, one way or the other. Oh, he's already had a near miss. Everybody's starting to pile up into the lobby now. It's fantastic. Oh no, is that not sticky anymore? I don't think it is. Icon now out on track. Just do my stickers, ladies and gentlemen. Just do my stickers for the screen so I can know where the corners are. It's better to have them, not need them, and need them, not have them. If you know what I mean. Turn 4. Okay, let's turn 5. 6. Disappear, turn 7. Icon now really pushing. Now the man on track, Quentin, in that Scuderia Bianchi. Starts a push lap. Interested to see how he gets on today. Icon will be the man to set the first lap today. Turn 8 is here. Turn 9. Ooh, Icon is off and into the barriers. Yeah. Huh? No, it should be. No, it should be fine. I got all of my stickers wrong. God damn it. Icon is into the pits. Quentin will be the next man to set at the fastest lap of the race so far. So sorry, set the fastest lap and go on to provisional pole, as he's the only man to have set a lap time. And what is that lap time going to be is the question. 17.2, that's the time to beat. That is 0.3 better than my lap time, with a half a tank of fuel, brand new tyres, and much better weather. That's terrifying. Jorben, 119.5. Who is Swerve? Who is Swerve? He's not a championship race. He is not an official WSC driver. Quentin is coming into the pits. Icon goes fastest with a 16.1. Very, very quick time. Turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. I get a hint of dissatisfaction of having to leave the race, but he's not an official driver, so he cannot take part. He's been offered multiple times, would he like to participate, and he's not replied. And then turns up out of the blue. I'm afraid that's not how it works. Anyway, we shall move on. Icon absolutely flat out now. Is he going to improve on his lap time? No, he does not. He's down by 1.4 seconds. Anyway, do we have the whole lot of people here? Is that the whole grid for today? Who are we missing? Ilya Wulski once again is missing. Who else are we missing? Arps. Arps is supposed to be here. Icon, will you DM or send Arps a message? She's supposed to be here. This is supposed to be his first race. He's not making a good impression if this is it. Anyway, he's going to have to start from the back of the grid because I'm starting qualifying. Qualifying has now begun. Icon, the first man on track. Ooh, Icon having a little bit of a scary moment there. Turn 11. And we'll call this turn 12. Turn 13. Turn 14. And turn 15. So there's 15 turns around Interlagos. All very complicated ones too. I'm sure there's more than that, but on my screen it'll do. Icon is out onto the track. He's pushing now. The car is very hard to drive, says Luke. It is very hard to drive. Luke is out on track now. Ben Hughes about to start a push lap. Pillsworth out there too. Verschure in the pits at the moment. Oh, Quentin Slapp with a 2-second time penalty. His lap time will be deleted. And he will be slowed down. Icon's still flat out. Icon sets a 17 dead. Quentin will be coming into the pits. Not sure, Nick. We're missing you today, Nick. 13 points away from the championship title leader. And it's on home soil for you, my man. It's not too late to join. You'll be starting from the back of the grid, though. Oh, Icon is off. And he's into the barriers, too. Super Pow goes second fastest. Luke, third fastest at the moment. Mott Alonso needs to score 15 points, I think. I think it's 15 points. And then RG Labs will be world champions. I think it's 15 points to become world champions today. It's qualifying start, so the other thing was practice. He hasn't set a lap time yet. Icon is into the pits. Mott goes fourth fastest. Again, I reiterate, Mott needs to finish third to win the championship for RG Labs. If he finishes anything below third, Saria mathematically, over the next 3 rounds, can catch RG Labs. Yeah. Alonso is up and into the gravel. Icon. In case you're wondering, gents, why I sound probably a little bit funny is I'm actually not feeling fantastic today. I'm actually feeling a little bit sick, a little bit clogged up, but I should be alright. Superpower improves on his lap time. Quentin goes to the top of the timing stands with a 16.6. Luik improves once again. Marth Alonso is into the pits. His fastest lap at the moment is 1:22. Pillsworth improving once again. What's Icon going to do? Icon's 0.2 of a second faster in Sector 1. Sorry, Sector 2. Now to scramble all the way to the line. How can Icon improve? He goes 0.3 faster than Quentin. Quentin now on a push. And he's going 0.2 of a second faster in Sector 1. Sector 2 will answer a lot of questions here. He's got so much control of that car. The navy and white of Scuderia Bianchi. A reserve driver. How can he fare out in replacement of Andy Bianchi? Of course, he scores no points for the team or himself today, but Luik is there and can score points for the team. Quentin now pushing. He was down in Sector 2. How would he fare out crossing the line? Needs to be quick. He's a 10th. He's improved by a 10th. He's a 10th off of Icon. How's Icon going to fare out? Icon's coming around. Turn 15 now. Oh, he's into the pits. Goes Icon. 8 minutes gone of this qualifying session. Ben has had a turnaround. Marth Alonso has a time penalty coming into contact with Verschure. Even though Verschure's flag appears to be Dutch, he is not. He is from Belgium. However, Quentin is actually Dutch and is from Holland. Superpower, of course. The El Matador is, of course, from Spain and is here. Absolutely rampant today. Heat turned up to 100 in the last couple of rounds for El Matador. Look into the pits. Marth Alonso on a push now. Is improving by 1.8 seconds on his personal best. Oh, he nearly lost it there. Wow, that was close. That was real close. Matt Alonso now. Superpower improves. 17-1 for El Matador as Matt Alonso goes a trip through the grass. Ten minutes left in this qualifying session. However, he is still up on his personal best by 8/100ths of a second. Verschure improves once again. Matt Alonso improves by 0.4 of a second. Quentin next across the line does not improve. However, he has gotten a nice little slipstream off of his teammate for today. Quentin is off the throttle. He's going around once more. How's Icon going to fare out as he comes through turn 14? He's being slipstreamed by Super Pow. Icon comes around that corner, does not improve this time around, down by 1.3 seconds. Does Super Pow improve? He's slipstreaming Icon. Previous year's rivals turned close friends. Super Pow and Icon. Super Pow up a 10th in Sector 1. And Matt Alonso has found some time, is up into 5th. Super Pow now into Sector 2. How is he faring out? Got Icon the whole way, 0.4 of a second improved. And he'll have Icon to slip him the whole way to the line. Super Pow now to cross the line. Goes within a 10th of Quentin. 16-6 for El Matador. Luke remaining on the racing line while trying to aid his teammate. Costing him time more than anything else. Quentin has started another push lap, however he's on dead tyres. Icon goes a 15.9. That's absolutely outrageous. That's quick. That is quick. That is quick. How can Quentin respond to that? Have to do new tyres anyway. Five minutes left in this qualifying session. Verschure, once again, an underdog. A man who could very easily just appear out of nowhere to disrupt the front. Beautifully done livery too. Luke has found some very quick time. He's gotten ahead of Moth Alonso. Icon, both Icon and Quentin are into the pits. Quentin coming out now. Nine people here, don't go anywhere. We've got 5 minutes left in this qualifying session. In fact, less, we have 4 minutes. That allows roughly 2 laps to the remaining drivers. Icon 5/10 ahead of Quentin. This is going to get interesting. Ben Hughes 2/10 away from Moth Alonso. Ben Hughes on a massive push here. Wow, Ben Hughes gets 5th place. Wow, that's a scorching lap for him. 19.4 for Ben Hughes. Forces down Luke and forces down Moth Alonso. Incredibly disappointing, Nick. Incredibly disappointing. You cannot even begin to imagine how disappointed I am. We had a real title bout on our hands here, but next year we'll go again. We'll do it better again next year. We'll do it better again next year. Quentin on an absolute scorching. Not sure what he is in Sector 1, but it looks like it might be quick. How is Icon faring? Icon's only started his push lap now. So Sector 1 will be telling. Icon is down. Quentin is down a 10th. He will get another go though. Dark clouds over Brazil. Icon down by 2.5 seconds. Quentin giving no space to Ashbel. Quentin absolutely pushing the limits of the track. Versure, a 118.3. Very quick, very impressive. It's a reverse grid day too, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, it is reverse grid. Ben Hughes improves once again. 19.3 for Hughes. 1 minute left in this qualifying session. Quentin and Icon will get one more go at this. Quentin definitely will. It's questionable whether Icon does or not. Icon quickly needs to get to the line. Super Pow, 1/10 off of Quentin. Super Pow's got 10 seconds to get to the line. Has Super Pow messed up this start? I think he might have. I think Superpow might be in trouble here. Oh, did he get through? No, he didn't. He left it just a little second too long. Quentin on a final lap. So is Icon. I don't know how their lap times are looking. Quentin through sector 2 now is up by 1/10 on his personal best. It's going to have to be scorching the final sector in order to get even remotely close to Icon. As Icon improving. Quentin crosses the line, gets 2/10 but not close enough. Alejandro Martinez. Quentin is very well known in this championship. He was a driver from last year and he is scorchingly quick. Scorchingly quick. We're going to make him feel welcome. Matt Alonso next across the line on a final lap. Does not improve. Did you have damage? Luke down in 7th. Matt Alonso did improve. Now, is there... Alejandro, man, you were... Dude, I watched you. I was watching you. You went too slow to the line. You weren't pushing for most of that lap. Is there anyone else joining? Is Jorben is what's his name? I'm too sick to remember names today. Oh God. Is this it? Is that the race? Is it? What the hell is his name? Oh my God. Jorben's teammate. What is his name? Ilya. I don't think Ilya is joining. Ilya, that's it. Jorben, he's not joining, is he? Have you heard from him? Don't think so. For feck's sake, like, he's missed far too many races. It's getting to a point now where we're gonna have to start looking at penalties for it. Andy's not coming. Matt or Moose isn't coming. I know Moose is not coming. Andy's not here. I feel like we're missing out. Or Arps is not here. That's not a very good first debut for a driver. That one's going to have to be scolded. Okie dokie. Let's start this race. Good luck, everyone. Long race around Brazil. Pilsworth will be on the front row with Luke in second place. On the second row, we have Ben Hughes, followed with Matt Alonso. On the third row, it's Verschure and El Matador. Quentin and Icon make up the final row. Take care into turn 1. No need for heroics. Pilsworth starts on provisional pole for the reverse grid day. Secures himself 1 point. 5 lights on. And it's lights out and away we go for the Brazilian Razmore. Here we go. Pillsbury gets away really well. Luke gets a little bit bogged down. Who's going to come up along the inside? Matalonzo looking to come around. Matalonzo's got touched a couple of times there. Ben uses off the track and Pillsbury breaks away. Luke is off the track now as well. Versure gets an absolutely staunching start. Wow! Versure now battling with Luke, looking to find a way past Superpower up into 4th already. Luke now, it's 2nd place, battling with Versure. Versure goes off the track, regains, jumps back on. Quentin's up to 4th place. Icon's down in 6th, looking to take on Versure now. Jorven, as Pillsworth moves off, 2/10, 3/10 into the lead of the race. Luke now is looking to come across and strip that from Pillsworth. Superpower on the inside line. Superpower now, trying to find a way past Luke as quickly as he can. Quentin is following closely behind. Versure comes up along the inside there of Icon and is back up into 5th place. Superpower looking to find a way past Luke. Quentin goes down the inside. Oh, is there contact? No. That was absolute carnage there. There's loads of cars gone off the track. Who's gone off? It's Luke. He's gone off and into the barriers. Icon is down in 7th place. Did Icon have an off as well? Matalonzo's down in 6th as Superpower leads the race. Pillsworth comes back at him and he gets ahead of Quentin. Pillsworth battling for his life. Wow! We've never seen this man really battle at the front with anybody, but look at this. Versure gets past Quentin, and Quentin now is under pressure from Pow. It's a 4-way battle for the lead of this race, including Pillsworth. Wow! Comes up the inside, defends his best he can. Versure now looking to find a way past. Pillsworth goes off the track, rejoins in 2nd place, nearly makes contact with the driver, and Pow takes the lead of the race. Pow's off the track now as well, and Pillsworth's back in the lead of the race. Wow! Versure has damage, Quentin has damage, and the only person who doesn't have damage is Pillsworth. Quentin looking around the outside to try and find some space. Superpower has damage as well. Icon, I can't see. Does he have damage? He doesn't have damage. Superpower's down at 6th at the moment. Matalonzo's up into 4th. Quentin leads the race with Pillsworth in 2nd place at the moment. Versure now gets ahead of him. Pillsworth looking to come back at him. Quentin is leading this race for now. Versure has a good bit of damage. Pillsworth has none. Superpower into the pits. Versure in 2nd place at the moment is under pressure from Pillsworth. Wow! Pillsworth's really putting him under pressure. Versure's off the track. And Pillsworth's back up into 2nd. Oh, there's contact between Matalonzo and Versure. Quentin starting to peel away. 4 seconds into the lead of this race. Matalonzo's up to 3rd. The place he needs to be in. And he's closing down on Pillsworth. And he's up into 2nd place for a moment. He's right behind Pillsworth now. What has happened to Icon? Superpower is on his back. What's Icon doing? Did Icon have an off? Or what is going on here? Am I missing something? Matalonzo is leading. Sorry, is gotten ahead now of Pillsworth. Quentin, 5.6 seconds out ahead of Matalonzo and Pillsworth. Versure is coming back. Ben Hughes running in 5th. 10 people here watching this. Wow, this is some cracker. Who has damage? Quentin has front wing damage. Matalonzo has no damage. Pillsworth has no damage. Versure has front right, front left suspension. damage and front wing damage. Ben Hughes has no damage. Icon has no damage. Pow's been in the pits, and so has Luke. Quentin 6.8 out. Mott Alonso now is in a great position to win this race. Verschure has a 1.5 second time, so does Pillsworth. Pillsworth has a 1 second time penalty. Pillsworth doing absolutely fantastically though. Verschure has gotten past Pillsworth for now. Quentin 8 seconds out into the lead of this race. Ash being forced to slow down very soon. Ash down in fourth at the moment. What a phenomenal start for Ash Pillsworth. Wow, that was fantastic watch. Pillsworth gets away a little bit sooner than Verschure. Look at this, they're back on each other again. Pillsworth in the slipstream now. Verschure is there a move on down into turn one. 2/10 the gap. Sends it down the inside and he's up into third place again. Bumping wheels with Verschure. Pillsworth up into third. What a move. Verschure though has not disappeared, and while they're squabbling, look who it is. Of course it would be Ben Hughes is on the scene now. Oh, Pillsworth goes a little bit deep and Verschure is up back onto third place, as now the two ARP cars are side by side. Verschure pulls away a little bit. Pillsworth goes off the track and Ben is up into fourth now. Verschure goes 2.3 seconds clear of Ben. Out of slipstream, out of trouble. Luke down in 8th place at the moment. Will secure points, all important points. Meanwhile, Quentin has gone 10 seconds clear of Mott Alonso, who's on a set of softs, and they are going off really quickly. Verschure is now into the pits. That means Pillsworth and Ben Hughes moved 3 and 4. Icon will go to 5th and Super Pow will go to 6th. Question is how close is Luke? Could Luke cause trouble for Verschure? I don't think he will. I think he's probably a bit too far back. Verschure now getting damage repaired. Fuel presumably going in? Yeah, fuel's got in. Verschure's going to the end. He's on hards. Brave man in these cars to go onto hards. But if he can make them light up a little bit, it could work out massively in his favour. I expect to see him towards the back end of this race near the front once again. Mott Alonso has no damage. Quentin does have damage, but those softs are going to go off very, very quickly. Icon starting to reel in to Pillsworth now. And I just want to express just a quick few words as we watch Icon drive around for a few seconds here. As you will see on his car is a livery done as a celebration of 13 of the most extraordinary years a video game has ever seen. And of course, that birthday is on Monday coming, which is the 11th of the 11th, 2024. And 13 years ago on the 11th of the 11th, 2011, one of the greatest games ever created was dropped. None other than the Elder Scrolls V, the Skyrim introduction. And that is the livery being viewed today as Icon comes up behind Pillsworth to take 4th place away from him. And wow, you cannot fault Pillsworth today. He's had such a good start. Such a good start. Moves out of the way. Doesn't get too much in the way of a very, very quick Icon. Knows Icon is going to come through regardless of what happens. Pillsworth though is fighting it back. He's not going to give it up that easy. However, Icon just has that better traction. However, Icon has a 2-second time penalty. We're going to take a quick look at that livery. Bethesda, the Bethesda we know and love, not the current ones that made things like Starfield and Fallout 74. But this game, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, one of the greatest games to have ever released, life-changing for many, many people. Close place in my heart. Very, very close place to my heart. It got me through a lot of tough times when I was a kid. Used to enjoy playing that game. It was a great escape. Still is a great escape. Still currently playing it. Playing the Anniversary Edition on PlayStation 5. And it just is truly one of the greatest games that has ever been released. And I'm delighted to be running a livery for my team today to represent those 13 fantastic years of the Elder Scrolls V. Thank you, Skyrim. Let's Super Pow is all of a sudden look at this, Super Pow's up into 5th, but Pillsworth has gone absolutely nowhere. Pillsworth is still there. Pillsworth now down in 6th, but he's within 7/10 of Icon. Super Pow now left to get after Ben Hughes. Mott Alonso in 2nd place will secure, as we currently speak, a guaranteed RG Labs Teams Championship victory. Andy Bianchi, can you tell me exactly what the points are for RG Labs? It's 500 and something, isn't it? They're on 505 if my memory serves me correctly. They need 521 to win the championship. 521. Can I get a points update? Somebody give me a points update. I really need to know that right now. Super Pow's on the rear wing of Ben Hughes. Before 508. So, I get my calculator out here. 508 plus, at the moment, 18 points. Okay, that is not the right calculator, I suspect. Ben Hughes now going to be under pressure very shortly. So 508 plus. So let's just do 508 plus 12. Ben Hughes under pressure now. Super Pow up into third place now. After quali, 512 points. Okay, so 512 points. So this is where it gets interesting. Matt Alonso needs 9 points to win the championship for RG Labs. 9 points is all he needs. He's currently in second place. How about that? He needs 9 points. He just needs 9 points to win the championship for RG Labs. Matt Alonso on a day where he is not comfortable, confident, or feeling anywhere impressed by the car. Has a 5/10 of a second time penalty now, but he is 14 seconds clear of Super Pow, who is in third place at the moment. Ben Hughes has dropped back. Pillsworth has now caught onto the rear wing of his teammate. Verschure now is on racing mediums. He's been into the pits once again. Give way to faster cars. Who's coming behind him? It's Super Pow. For sure, not having the day he would hope he would have. However, Lewick is going to have to stop soon. And that'll bring him right back in to the middle of this. Quentin still running with that front wing damage. 26 seconds ahead of Matt Alonso. However, he does have that damage. Matt Alonso's tyres. Once that tyre goes, it's going to be like a slip and slide. Very dark over Brazil. No rain possible here, apparently, even though last weekend we saw that Brazil very much does rain, but it's not available in Gran Turismo because that makes sense, doesn't it? As long as Matt Alonso finishes 5th place or higher, RG Labs will be the world champions. Super Pow has chewed into Matt Alonso's time. Can't deny Quentin got past the pack like a lion. He absolutely did. He's rapidly quick. Quentin is very, very quick. Now, the question is, how do I poach him? Because Andy Bianchi has obviously been buttering that one up a little bit. Killer Instinct, as some say, says quick Nick. Nick Santos, the main championship rival this year, giving props to Quentin. Yeah, it would have been very interesting, Andy. It would have been extremely interesting. Extremely interesting. It really, really would have. Icon in third place now at the moment. Still fighting with Super Pow. Superpow in second place at the moment. Matt Alonso has been into the pits. He's down in 6th at the moment. Is Superpow catching Quentin? Yes, he is. Superpow, in these last couple of corners, has been catching Quentin by a few tenths. This could get rather spicy towards the back end of this race. Do not go anywhere, because it's about to get very interesting. Icon has yet to mount a challenge to Superpow. His tyres are in a little bit worse condition. Icon now trying to keep up with Superpow. Is it me, or does Icon's car look like it's going very slowly? Like outrageously slowly. Like he's full throttle. At least that's what it looks like. He's absolutely full throttle, but he cannot catch Superpow. What is going on with Icon's car? He's full throttle. He's not catching Superpow. Now he is. Saving fuel. You could be absolutely right. Oh, he is saving fuel. That's exactly what he's doing, Nick. That's exactly what he's doing. He's saving fuel. Icon has got bigger plans here today. Quentin has used the most amount of fuel out of any driver on the grid right now. For sure, has gotten past. Look now. Next up, Matt Alonso. Very, very far ahead, but Matt Alonso is next. Quentin's going to have to start thinking about pitting soon. What a day for Pillsworth. Absolutely ridiculous start for him. Ridiculously quick start for him. 17 of the 35 done. Pillsworth now. 15 seconds off of his teammate. But he's had a great... However, Pillsworth has been fuel saving. Hughes has not. Very much so has not. However, Superpow is actually catching Quentin. As I said, by a few tenths. Spiders is writing me a note. Icon within 7 tenths now of Superpow. Closest battle we have on track right now is this race, and look at this. Icon does have a little bit more pace. This will be done in 20 minutes or so. The real question is now, is when does Quentin come into the pits? Does Quentin come into the pits at the last moment, or does he pit now with the small bit of fuel that he has? And obviously he has that little bit of damage too. Super Pow is taking time off of Quentin. So Quentin is under pressure. Icon now. 1/10. Ben Hughes has yet to pit. For sure been waved the blue flags. However, he will be going a little bit quicker than Ben Hughes, I suspect. However, Ben Hughes is absolutely on it today. Look how quickly he's going. His fuel preservation has been fantastic too. For sure, obviously carrying more load in terms of fuel. Matt Alonso is 1.1 seconds away from an RG Labs victory. He needs to finish a minimum of P10. A minimum of P10. Quentin's going to have to come into the pits now shortly. Matt Alonso, 9/10 away from an RG Labs victory. Quentin is into the pits. Where does that leave Icon and Super Pow? Super Pow now is going to have to come into the pits soon with fuel going off. Hopefully Quentin knows the rules about the tyres and isn't making a mistake unless he's thinking about a two-stop. He's refueling. And Super Pow takes the lead of this race. Icon goes second. Quentin refueling for the remainder of the race. Hopefully he's got onto the right tyre. Getting his front wing fixed. He's on softs. He has picked the right tyre. Thankfully he read the rules. Two-stop equals bottling it, absolutely. You know, he has changed the tyres. And now, he is 12 seconds behind Icon and Super Pow. Ben Hughes is into the pits. Matt Alonso and Pillsworth. Matt Alonso needs to make it happen today. As the only remaining RG Labs car for 2024, he needs to finish 5th or higher. Pillsworth's into the pits, which means Matt Alonso goes up into 4th place with Ben still in the pits. For sure, it's a big opportunity to catch up to these two backmarkers. Mind you, they're not backmarkers in terms of for sure. They're very much competitive racers. For sure is a good bit away. As Ben Hughes is now released. Matt Alonso is through turn 5. Quentin Pow is into the pits. Icon stayed out. What is Quentin going to do now? The question is how can and if can he catch Icon on a set of soft tyres. Is he fuel preserving, or is he going absolutely for it? Icon's tyres are going to start going off, and the fuel load is going to become a problem. We could have a nice little battle towards the back end here, so we easily could. Icon will have to have a good in lap whenever he is coming in. Super Pow's released now. And he's 31 off of Quentin. Trucahane in Irish, 31, Trucahane. Icon is now into the pits. Quentin will retake the lead of this race. And sets the fastest lap of the race for that measure. Icon's now released on softs for the remaining 11 laps. Super Pow coming up to turn 1. Icon coming out by turn 3 now. Verschure unlaps himself, and he's within 3 seconds of Pillsworth. Now, can Icon catch Quentin? 27 seconds with 11 laps to go. Icon has got an absolute mountain to climb here. And he comes through on Verschure, catches Verschure almost off guard. Verschure left the gap slightly ajar, and through goes Icon. 27.1 seconds the gap now. Verschure trying to fight it back. Pillsworth is fighting with. Now, here's where things get interesting. Verschure versus Pillsworth. And Verschure goes through. $26.1 for Icon. Wow. Has Quentin had an off? Quentin has had an off. Quentin has had an off. Has rear wing damage with 10 laps to go. Icon's 25 seconds away. That will be a lot less now. $19.4. Icon 18.9 away and is about to set the fastest lap of the race. Quentin is 16.9. Matalon's running in 4th at the moment. Icon goes the fastest of anyone with a 16.1. Icon 17.8 now. Quentin rear wing damage. Definitely cannot afford to pit again. This is going to get spicy towards the back end of this race. 17.6, and Icon is making up a whole lot of time with Quentin's rear wing damage. Nine laps left to go. Quentin is coming through some back markers now. Ben Hughes gets out of the way. Icon 16.5. This is not impossible. Rear wing damage generally costs a good bit of time. This is going to get really interesting towards the back end. Mark Alonso in 4th place at the moment. 15.7 now. Icon can't afford to make mistakes. $15.2. $14.7 the gap now. Quentin cannot afford to make any mistakes, neither can Icon. Super Pow running his own race in 3rd place. Pretty clear from behind, and too far ahead is Icon. 14.4 the gap now. 14.5. Icon has dropped back a little bit. Quentin's picking up the pace. Dirty tyres will be gone after that off. Very, very interesting. Quentin a little under half a tank. Icon a quarter tank. 14.1 the gap now. 6 laps remaining. Quentin now under serious pressure with Icon absolutely reeling in that lap time. Quentin's off. Cost him quite a bit of time. 27 seconds was the gap. It's now 14.2. However, Quentin can feel that pressure and is definitely picking up the pace. Icon's got a mountain to climb with less than 6 laps to go. Quentin's made up some time in Sector 2 on Icon. Be interesting to see what the lap time difference is. Icon. Quentin has gone into the pits. Was that out of nervousness? Or was that out of something else? Quentin has come into the pits. That was not the call. That was not the call. That was definitely not the call. Icon now pretty much guarantees himself a win here today. Super Pow now gets ahead of Quentin too. That was Ferrari-esque type maneuver. Very, very, very strange. Very, very, very strange. That was baffling. A 3-stop for Quentin. What was the thought process there? Now Quentin has got Super Pow ahead of him. 5 laps to go. He was 13 seconds ahead. "11 seconds to make up." That's a lot of time to have to make up. However, he is on fresh tyres. And my God, is he catching up to Pau. Quentin pulled out, looking to come through on Pau. And he does. He's gone through on Pau. Now he's got to find the extra time in 5 laps to catch Icon. 11 seconds is a lot of time to have to make up. Pau trying to fight it back. 3/10 the gap now. Icon's tyres are starting to fade, and Quentin is starting to come. Very quickly. Now, that's a lot of time to have to make up. He is pushing ridiculously hard. You can see the rear of that car going absolutely mad. Oh, Super Pau manages to keep it out the barriers. Pushing extremely hard. Matt Alonso way too far behind for it to be a threat. However, Icon now is 9.9 of a gap with 3 laps to go. Nail-biting stuff here. Can Quentin find ridiculously quick lap times to catch Icon is the real question. Quentin now is in the 17s and Icon's in the mid-18s. Icon's going to have to turn that car up to absolutely ridiculous levels. Looks like the turn's tabled, says Quentin. Or sorry, not Quentin, but Nick. How the turntables turned. .7 the gap now. 3 laps to go. Quentin is the fastest man on the track in Sector 2. Can he go fastest overall and snatch that fastest lap point from Icon? No, he can't. He gets bloody close to it though. 16.5 for Quentin. Icon now. 7.2 the gap. 2 laps to go. I don't think there's enough time for Quentin to catch Icon. Unless Icon has an absolute mare somewhere around here. Icon's fuel is on the back end. Quentin has enough fuel to get to the end. Still not in the 6s yet. He's not making up enough time and there's not enough laps left. He needs to be lapping essentially 2 seconds a lap. Now it's 6.7 the gap, 6.8, 6.9. That'll be 7. Icon pretty much, I dare say, has it in the bag, but Quentin is coming really quickly. I mean, mistakes can be made, but it's unusual for the 3-time world champion to make mistakes, especially in this car. So we've seen over the last 4 years. Quentin now, 7.2 the gap. Quentin doesn't have enough to catch Icon at the moment. 17.4 for Icon, 17.4 for Quentin, 17.8 for Quentin. 0.4 of a second is not fast enough to keep up or to catch. Now Quentin's got to orchestrate back markers. The worst thing Icon can do here is get a penalty. The worst thing Icon can do is get a penalty here. Quentin has gotten through the back marker. Icon now pushing to the line to start his final lap of this race. There's the gap. There is your gap. 5.8 seconds. 1 lap left remaining. Turn 4 goes through Icon. Quentin now through turn 4. "24 seconds. 30 seconds. Icon now has got a Flying Dutchman behind him. 4.9's the gap. Icon's into turn 10. 4.8 the gap now. Icon's fuel situation is going to start getting scary. Icon is through turn 14 and 13. 12, 13 and 14, and now through turn 15. Another week, and it's another victory. Icon wins the Brazilian Razmor. Round 21 is taken by the Turkish man. The Grey Wolf victorious again. Quentin has to settle for second place, and I can't help but wonder, would Quentin have just taken victory had he stayed out? Superpow will claim third place. But the man we're all waiting to watch come home is coming through turn 9 and turn 8. Sorry. Turn 8 now, turn 9. Sorry, I got the confused. It's very close together. Turn 10 now for Mott Alonso. He has not won a race this year. He's played second fiddle to his teammate. But his teammate has gone on to better things now, as he had to. Personal issues meant Nick had to leave, which meant Mott had to deliver. And oh my goodness, has he delivered today, Mott Alonso, the man from South Africa. A man we've seen close to the top many, many times before. Hasn't took a victory, but he'll take a victory for his team today. Mott Alonso wins the team's championship for RG Labs. RG Labs are the team champions of 2024. Mott Alonso wins it for them. Wow! Icon takes the victory, but Mott Alonso wins the championship for RG Labs. Wow! It's an RG Labs victory at Brazil. A championship win in Brazil. Victory is Icon's way. Made up 7 places in that race from the reverse grid. Anyway, let's go to the anthems. Because I'm under pressure. I need to get to a toy shop to get something for Super Junior. Anyway, let's go to the anthems. Good man, Quentin. What an epic race, dude. I can't help but feel, though, you made a mistake in coming in for a 2-stop. I think you could have won that race. But well done nonetheless. Absolute great debut. Even as a reserve, it was just fantastic. Fantastic. Really, really well done. Anyway, we go to the team's anthem first. Please, everybody, be respectful of the Irish national anthem. If the ads would bugger off for a second. What an absolute doozy of a race. Now, please everybody be respectful of the Irish national anthem. Now, please everybody be respectful of the Turkish national anthem, and I do have a new version of it, a little bit more pizzazzy, if you will. If I could find the fucking thing. There it is. Please everybody be respectful of the Turkish national anthem. Well done, Icon. Fantastic victory. And an even better victory for RG Labs. They've been outstanding all year. It's hard to anyway or fault them in any way. They've just been fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, we're going to go for the driver of the day vote. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't think it's really a vote. I think it's fairly obvious who it should be, in my opinion, but we'll wait and see. Okie dokie. Please, everybody, cast your votes. I think this one should be fairly easy for most people. I think I tried to put up the poll, but I blame Andy. I blame Andy as well. I blame Andy as well. Who blamed Andy? I can't see the chat. Who blamed Andy? I agree. Did the poll go up for you guys? It's not working for me on my end for some feckin' reason. I'm presuming it did. No, of course it didn't. Sure, why would it? Why would it do what I asked it to do? Alright, hold on. Let me do it again. Feck's sake. I blame Andy as well. Who's blaming Andy? I agree. Okay, guys, I'm going to give this literally 2 minutes because I really need to get on the go. I've got something to do. So I'm going to give this poll 2 minutes. Please vote for your driver of the day. Can anyone see that poll? Please tell me somebody can see the goddamn poll. Can anyone see the poll? I know it's taken... No, Quentin is a criminal. Can anyone see the poll? Well, everyone's feckin' ignoring me. Can you just answer? Can you see the poll or not? Stop atting me and just tell me. Yes or no, can you see the poll? Because I feckin' can't. We can see the poll. Okay, thank God for that. 9 votes. Gonna literally leave this 2 minutes. I see it. What? Oh. Definitely. Ah, okay. That would make sense. Of course, I can try to annoy me. We can see the poll. Quentin, what a drive, dude. What a drive. What a drive. Really, really well done. Really, really well done. Okay, I'm calling it at that, guys. Superpower, you are the driver of the day. Even though I personally believed Ash deserved it that little bit more. Just from that first stint, I think Ash was incredibly impressive. It's the first time we've ever seen him in that kind of a mojo. So... he's a reserve driver for Andy. Sorry, gents. Spiders is asking me some questions about Quentin. She's very, very impressed by his drive, but she's baffled as to why he pitted. I think we're all a little bit baffled. I know he thought that the tyres were going to go off alright, but I don't think they were going to go off. Maybe he just felt like he needed to. Yeah, weird to pit on 6 laps left is what she said. She's a little confused. I get that. Anyway, guys, Superpower's your driver of the day. I'm going to call it at that because the actual stream for me, I actually can't see the live chat for some reason. I don't know why. It's not working for me. So I'm going to call it there at that. But that's great. Well done, everybody. Matt Alonso, congratulations. That was absolutely epic. Ooh, right at the very end, Matt Alonso snuck in a vote there for 30%. I had already called for Pau though. So there was 10 votes at the very, very last second. So anyway, boys, without further ado, I'm going to call it that because I'm actually in a rush. I need to make it into town now before everything closes. But well done, everybody. Very, very impressive. Congratulations, RG Labs, on your maiden championship win. What a fantastic drive for you this year. What an absolutely fantastic drive. I know Lucy will be very, very delighted. He'll be very, very proud. And I look forward to seeing you next week, which will be our 3rd final race of the year. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Icon can be declared champion next week, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure Icon can be declared champion next week. So yeah, that'll be really interesting. Icon can be declared champion next week if he wins the race. He has to win the race. If he doesn't win the race, I don't think he can be declared champion. But if he wins the race, he will be declared champion of the world for a 4th time. 4 years back to back, Icon as a world champion. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. And without further ado, go to Minamago Douglas, Slán a Baile.